Alright, last thing I forgot to do on the body of this train engine is to draw the post that all the blocks will go on. So I'm going to start a 2D sketch. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to draw a circle, something like that. The circle, I'm going to click dimension. Circle is 9/16 or 0.563. From this edge to the center, I'll zoom in a little bit, is 1.063 or 1 1/16. And then from here to here is 7/8 or 0.875. Press enter. And we'll hit finish sketch, and we will extrude that right there to 3.11/16, which is 0.688, and press the check mark, and then we'll do a fillet, and it's whatever the computer wants to put it down as. Hit check mark. Just a little bit of a round right there. Now save that as like train engine or toy train engine or whatever you want to call it. Engine is fine, and we're going to create a new part, and this time we're going to start a 2D sketch, and we're going to draw the boiler, the little green thing on top of the train engine, and I'm going to draw a rectangle, and I'm going to dimension this thing. It's going to be 1.75 this way, or 1 3/4, and this way is going to be 2. And now you know that this has a curve to it. It's rounded on the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on circle, we'll go circle tangent, and it wants us to give 3 points that's going to be tangent to or connected to. So that one, and there's my circle, and that one. So we had to click 3 times, and now my circle is connected to the edges of that box. It's the same size because that's the way we wanted it. And we'll go to the trim. We'll trim off that line, and that line, and that line, that line, and we'll get that here in a second. And then the bottom here, and then I'll hit escape, and I'll click on that and hit delete. And so there's our profile of our boiler, and I'm going to hit finish sketch. Zoom out a little bit, and we'll extrude. And we'll extrude this to 3 5/16 or 3.313. Press enter, and so there is our profile of our boiler. Now we have a couple holes that sit on top of this thing, and we're going to click on hole, so how do we get holes on the top of this thing for the button and the smokestack? Well, we're going to have to create a plane, or this is one way we can do it. Create a plane, and we need to over here we need to expand this origin folder, and we'll find a plane that will suit where we want to go. That's not the one, and that's not it, so it's this XZ plane for me, the one that kind of goes right through the middle of that. And I'm going to click on the top of this curve here, and you can see the outline of a plane that's going to show up, and so there's that. So now I can use this plane, and I can sketch on top of that thing. So I'm going to go to Start 2D Sketch, and click on this plane here. And I'm going to draw a change this back to a regular circle, and I'm going to draw a circle here, and I'm going to draw another circle here, and click on dimension, and I'm going to dimension this to the hole is 0.75, and this hole here is 0.75 as well. There we go. And now to get these centered up a little bit better, let's click on dimension. We need to find something that we can dimension this to, so we have an edge here. But actually, let's go with line, and we'll do a construction line, and we'll run this right down this axis here, like so. And we'll do a horizontal constraint. And we'll click on the center of this circle and that line. Well, let's click on this line. Okay, let's just do dimension, and we'll go here to here, and that's going to be 0. Move it over. Same thing with this one, here to that construction line, and type in 0. And then they are how far apart are they? They are about 1.5 inches apart. And then I'm going to do another construction line right here. Escape, and we'll go dimension from here. That one, center that one, and that is 7/8 or 0.875. Now they should be in the right place. If you need help with that, I'm sorry it took a few steps to get there, but if you need help with that, just let me know. We'll finish sketch, and now we're going to extrude, and we want this and that, but they're going the wrong direction, so we want to do a cut. And the distance on these, let's just put them at like 0.75. Press enter, and there's that. We'll turn off this work plane, turn off the visibility, and so there is our part. And one last little thing, the little light on the front of this train engine. Let's start a 2D sketch. Let's click on the front. Let's draw a circle, like so, and the dimension of this thing is 0.75. And now let's see if we can get this to line up for us right there. And it is let's see, hold on. So this is going to be 7/8 here, which is 0.875. Let's line that up, and it is from the bottom. We'll put it up from the bottom about 1 inch. So click on the center of the circle, the bottom of this boiler, and type in 1. And that looks off a little bit there. Let's see. Escape. Let's double click on that dimension, and let's move this over to 0.75. Maybe 0.812. Yeah, we'll try that. 0.812. We'll do 13/16. We'll looks a little bit more centered up. If Maybe these lines are throwing me off, but whatever you think looks pretty centered, you go with that. And it should be fine. So if you have any questions on that, let me know. We'll finish sketch. We'll extrude it, and this only bumps out. Let's see. We'll click on that, and it only bumps out 3/16 or 0.188, and then we put a little fillet on it. Again, whatever the computer wants to give it. I'll press OK. And so there's our completed boiler.